Join Bert and I for day 7 of our 16-day journey through 8 states. Today we'll visit the Chickamauga and Chattanooga National Military Park in Fort Oglethorpe, Georgia. And then it's on to Alabama, where we'll soak in the awesomeness of DeSoto Falls and Noccalula Falls. Then we'll wrap up our day at the historic Hotel Finial in Anniston, Alabama, where we'll spend the night.
Make sure to like and subscribe to
Here we are at the Chickamauga and Chattanooga National Military Park here in Georgia. Not sure what the actual Fort Oglethorpe, I think, is the name of the town. And going to be a lot of monuments. Yeah, statement of casualties: engaged 587, killed 45, wounded 159, missing. Always that interesting, the missing. You know. So family is that I guess they never just showed up ever again to come home. Wisconsin infantry. We got a big old acorn coming up here. Oh yeah. Squirrels would like that. A lot of these, in this military park, I think most of the people in here live around here and take the big walks because it's a nice area to walk. Trees. Got a big old acorn there, huh?
That's their badge.
Their badge?
Mm-hmm. The Confederates, you know how they all have a symbol?
Yeah.
Well, this is theirs. They chose the acorn to be their badge.
This is probably.
You're going to find that on a lot of monuments. See that acorn there? Yeah. There's an acorn back there.
Oh. Well, we have a stop here at the Brotherton House. So it's not like the Union and the Confederates just decided to, oh, let's go to this area here, you know. But there were homes a lot of times. We've seen that in Gettysburg, yeah, as well, you know. And this is one of the homes that got caught in the middle of a battle. So this house ended up being like a little hospital where the injured were taken care of. You know, a lot of times in the day that the soldiers didn't die of their, you know, right on the spot. A lot of times they died after, you know, because they would use the knife that they cut somebody's leg off and then not sanitize it, and so they would die of the, not from the injury itself, but of the infection and so forth. I don't even see in there, but there's actually a staircase that goes up. This is the original, you know, and so you can see the foundation. This is the from the well, it would have to be from the 1860s or before that. Pretty cool. Yeah, the roof's not original, that's obvious. But yeah, the National Park Service maintains it, has maintained it since the 1900s. Or 1900, I think, exactly. There's Bert. My feeties are getting wet. Little dew on the grass still.
Yep.
Deer time. Not beer time, but deer time. See him out there?
Uh-huh.
He looks like camouflage looking at us.
Yeah, cute.
It's the third one we've seen today. I was telling Bert this morning that about the only major wildlife we'll see besides squirrels are probably deer, and we've seen 3 so far today. Cool. Now this is Wilder's Monument here in Chickamauga and Chattanooga National Military Park. I don't know how many stories that is, but it's way up there. Bert and I climbed that. That was probably around 2008. I don't know. Maybe longer ago than that. Probably so. But somewhere in there. So, we were a little younger then.
My knees were better.
Yeah, knees. You gotta say we were healthier, but I guess we were. You know, you age, you know, it's gonna happen. But you can see the size of Bert here compared to the monument. She's gonna look at the stairs and see if she can make it, but I think we'll probably pass on that today. Yeah, so again, this is Wilder's Monument. It's a Wilder's Brigade. And 4th Division. It's quite the monument. Again, Bert and I climbed this thing. It's pretty tall. I don't know how many stories that is or how many steps it is, but yeah, it's maybe a little bit more than even I want to tackle today. Okay, 85 feet high. Yeah, I just had to find the right place where it would tell you. Doesn't tell you how, well, you know, that's basically 8 stories, I guess. No. Well, they figure 10 feet per story. So I guess you could call it a 8-story structure. It was started construction in 1899 and completed in 1903. And again, dedicated to Colonel John T. Wilder, the Lightning Brigade of the Union Army. We're at the DeSoto Falls in Alabama here. So we thought this was going to be an epic failure, but it looks like it's pretty cool. Only reason is because GPS took us all over the place. So there's Bert. There you go. So we got the man-made thing up here. And then we've got the falls over here. And it continues on, shall we? Gotta be a little bit careful of your steps here. Natural rock and then some actual man-made steps here. And of course we got our hiking sandals on, right? Oh, nice look, gold and everything. Oh, that's how to do it. Kind of swinging down there like a monkey from the tree to tree there. So I'm going to do the same thing. Probably a good thing to do. I'm going to go over this way. You can see what they're talking about. If you actually went on the hike itself, you have to go down there. Which we're not going to do. Oh, this is lovely. Got some homes up above. Yeah. Not really an epic failure. It's $4 to park here. You have a nice restroom facility here. Obviously a beautiful view of the falls. If you want to get the view, the direct view from the bottom, you are going to have to take a little bit of a hike down here. What are people swimming in? It's got to be pretty cold, you would think. You got this little archway. I wonder if people actually try to walk into that part or swim and get to it. I don't know. Pretty cool. What do you think? You can hike just a little bit further down and get to see where it plunges pretty much into the water down below. What is it called that? Get a little bit better view of the rock formation over here too. As it goes down into a stream. DeSoto Falls. You have these stairs. Some of them probably maybe have to pay for it. I don't know. I don't know if there's much advertising. this is the way I came down originally on the coming down to the falls area. And they got these looks like pieces of glass on there, colored glass. Place to pray. Very interesting. A little bit of the flag there. USA, I think that said. Remember. Pretty neat. Yeah. Finish this up on top here. I like these. It always mesmerizes me. The water does. And so do these type of rocks where you can walk on them. My nose up in the North Cascade, find them everywhere. Yeah, this is well worth it. Well, look at here, we're at Fort Payne, Alabama. And we decided, or Bert decided, and I think I'm going to be agreeable to it, to go to a Chinese buffet.
I know.
And how fun is that, huh? Not that we haven't eaten enough as it is. But looks like you have some pretty good stuff there. Did you get any of them shrimpage? Oh, what was that? That was something good.
General Tso's.
Oh, yeah, sour.
Sweet and sour.
And there's my plate of goodies. You know, I'm sure I will go back again. But yeah, nice idea.
Thank you.
Hello. Good afternoon. We're at Noccalula Falls here in Gadsden, Alabama. And this is the free part. There was a little thing you could take a train ride on, and for Bert it's probably about $3 for a senior, $4 for a regular person like me. And so let's go take a peek at it, shall we? It's already looking pretty promising here. Look at that. So you can see where it starts to build up for the falls. I guess it's a 90-foot fall. And it's in the Canadian geese. The honkers are down there. But look at this on the right-hand side. That should be a tour guide. Is a, you see it there? Great blue heron. Right here on the verge is just the edge of the Noccalula Falls here in Gadsden, Alabama. And we're on our way to our hotel. Think we're gonna just go for a quick swim, but this is just right off the highway. It's a freebie. You can go into the park and get some more trails and so forth, and maybe a train ride or so forth. But we decided to do the free part. We got all the Canadian honkers up here too. So just going to be at the edge there. You can see it starting to pick up a little speed over there, because that's where the falls are going to be. I always like these guys. See him? He's just waiting for a fish to swim by, I guess, to snare him. This is the statue of Noccalula. She was a princess in the Cherokee tribe, and what happened was that her father had promised her to a sub-Cherokee, sub-Creek prince, I guess, chief, that'd be called that. And so she didn't like that idea, since she's already had a boyfriend, so to speak, in her own tribe. And so she took a leap off of the cliff that you see behind us here to her death.
Wow.
Because she wanted to be with her boyfriend in her tribe rather than marry into the Creek tribe. And so that's the story of Princess Noccalula of the Cherokee tribe. And there's some petroglyphs down below somewhere that actually tells of the story there. So they believe it's probably pretty much true. So that was a 90-foot plunge to her death there. Yeah. Would you do that for me? If your dad had promised you to somebody else?
Yeah. I got something in my eye.
Oh, yeah. Well, I would, you know, if I was pledged to somebody else, and you know, my true love for you, I would you know, throw myself off the cliff back there.
Would you take a Twinkie or Ho-Ho with you?
Well, both. You know, I guess yeah, that's what I'd have to do
I know
there.
you would.
Yeah, but only if I'd jump off if there was a massive trampoline or net. I don't know. All right. You look at these kids down here. Having fun just in the water there. Looks like a nice day to cool off. Yeah, it's a nice area. There was some people underneath here. We just met a couple of falls ago. We saw these folks at, what were those falls called?
Yeah.
What were they called?
Right, I don't know.
Yeah, Right, I Don't Know Falls. And they came here too. They're kind of on a fall tour in the fall. And we led them to the Bay Area over there because they want to be underneath the falls, which we just seen some people at. All right then. On to our hotel in Anniston, Jennifer Anniston, Alabama. Well, here we are at the Best Western in Anniston. Which state are we in now? Alabama.
Yeah.
And this is Finial Hotel. And right behind us is a part of the hotel is 1883 is when it was built, a Victorian hotel. And we're not staying in that part of it, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Did you check it out yet?
Not this main building here, the old building.
But the grounds are pretty cool.
It's nice.
And yeah, it's real nice. And got a swimming pool here, saltwater swimming pool. I don't think it's heated. And it's not a real scorcher today. It's like 80 degrees or so. But yeah, we're going to enjoy our time here. It's just the one night. We're just going to relax a little bit, maybe watch the Seahawks lose. Playing against their nemesis, Russell Wilson. Although they're in first place, undefeated. So go Hawks. Wonder if Russell will say that at the end of the game.
Oh,
Accidentally. Otherwise, he says something stupid now. I forget what he says. I don't know. But anyway, so I'll get a little taste of the hotel here. There's the swimming pool. And our breakfast will be in the old Victorian part of it. And so yeah, it's pretty sweet. A lot of sirens going on behind us here, though. I don't know if the hospital's nearby or it's prone to accidents. I don't know.
Well, the way they drive these days. Woo.
Yeah, well, I guess we're just getting older, or we're getting more cautious because we are older.
No, when we're
more
going
wiser.
70 and they're going 80, that's fast.
Yeah, that's true. It's the morning after we stayed at the Finial House in the Best Western Premier in Anniston, Alabama. So that's the actual Finial House over here. Maybe we'll get a little bit better look at it when we go to breakfast. This is inside of Finial Hall. Yeah, you can pretty much eat anywhere. There's where the morning buffet is. And yeah, pretty cool. Nice fireplace. Got stained glass windows up here. Little baby grand, I guess you could call that. These are pretty cool. Little settee. Another fireplace. More stained glass. Yeah, 1883. It's quite the place. Could have sat out here if you wanted to. I don't know if this must have been a part of it. Maybe a part of it. Probably wasn't glassed in. But yeah, you can just kind of see how cool this place is. Yesterday I walked up there with the GoPro, but you can nice beautiful stained glass window up here. Maybe after breakfast I'll go up there and take a peek at it. Cool beans. Getting ready for fall. Well, I guess, no, not quite.
These original paintings on this protective casing, so old, from the 1800s.
breakfast, honey.
I will. Thank you. Get how ornate this is. If you look and get into this here. Wow. Scary, Larry. Looks like the door knocker on Christmas Carol, Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol. You know, and Jacob Marley. Mm-hmm. Of course, back in the 1883s, they did have a TV. I'm going to go up there and do the stained glass window here. So this is the stairs up. I already taped about the stained glass window. This is where a few of the suites are. And the stained glass window. Pretty cool, huh?
Next up, join Bert and I on day 8 of our 16-day road trip. First up, we have an unexpected Buc-ee's. Oh boy! And then the spectacular Natural Bridge Park in Haleyville, Alabama, and a Elvis sighting in Tupelo, Mississippi. And our final destination is Beale Street in Memphis, Tennessee. On the next Out and About with G&B Unedited.